Match types doesn't equal risk is what I'm trying to say. So keeping with risk, you don't necessarily need to say that, okay, broad match is always risky, because broad match isn't always risky. So you could have a broad match that's less risky than an exact match. Because say, for example, you have car exact match. That's a really risky term. Now, if you had red convertible Corvette and you had the model and you had maybe some more information, and even if that's broad match, that is far less risky than car as exact match. So just keep that in mind, that just match types don't equal risk. They certainly help make the risk, like improve the risk or make it worse. Like for example, if you put broad match on anything, it certainly adds more risk to that keyword, but it doesn't necessarily make it a risky keyword. Same with phrase match. Phrase is kind of in between, and but adding phrase is going to add a little more risk compared to exact, and exact is going to have the least amount of risk for the keyword match type. But it doesn't mean that just because it's exact match that it's not risky. You're going to have to make sure that there's context in that search, so the person actually typing in is looking and adding enough information into that search that makes sense, right? And the same can be done in phrase match. Phrase is a good place to start as well, because you're kind of in the middle. You can tighten things up from there, or you can loosen things up depending on what you see. So anyways, just don't associate phrase or just the match type with risk, right? So risk isn't always match. Like match types doesn't equal risk is what I'm trying to say.